Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the online sports program. I hope you all are doing great and gathering the blessings of Allah in this holy month. I am your science teacher from APSEC 4th Road Middle Wing Boys. Today, I will discuss the following topics with you: aerobic and anaerobic respiration in plants, gas exchange in plants. First of all, Hadith of the week. हुज़ूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फरमाया, जो शख्स शब कदर ईमान के साथ महज सवाब आखरत के लिए ज़िक्र इबादत में गुजारे, उसके गुज़िश्ता गुनाह बख्श दिए जाते हैं। इस हदीस से हमें शब कदर की फ़जीलत और अहमियत का पता चलता है। इसलिए हमें चाहिए कि हम शब कदर को अल्लाह ताला की ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इबादत करें, सदका खैरात दें, कुरान मजीद की तिलावत करें, ताकि अल्लाह ताला हमारे गुनाहों को बख्श दे। Objective: You will be able to differentiate between aerobic and anaerobic respiration in plants, as well as you will be able to compare gas exchange and photosynthesis in plants. Success criteria: remember to read the relevant text and watch the video carefully before written work. Respiration in plants. Respiration is basically an energy releasing process during which glucose is broken to produce energy. Oxygen is required for this process and it takes place in all living cells of a plant. Inside the living cells, a special part where the respiration process takes place is called mitochondria. There are two types of respiration: aerobic and anaerobic. Plants respire mostly aerobically in the presence of oxygen, but if oxygen is not available, it starts respiring anaerobically. At the end, there is a chemical equation that explains the process of respiration. Glucose plus oxygen gives you carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. Means glucose is broken in the presence of oxygen to release energy. Carbon dioxide and water are the waste products of this process. Anaerobic respiration in plants. Plants respire anaerobically when oxygen is not available. And in this situation, instead of producing carbon dioxide and water, glucose will be broken to produce ethanol and carbon dioxide. Only small amount of energy will be released during this process. Ethanol is a sort of halfway stage between glucose and carbon dioxide. Here is a chemical equation in order to explain this process. Glucose in the absence of oxygen or no oxygen will be broken into ethanol plus carbon dioxide plus energy would be released. Example: the roots of plants living in waterlogged soil have to use anaerobic respiration. Otherwise, the plant dies. But if root cells respire anaerobically, then large amount of ethanol will be gathered in these cells, and this ethanol is not suitable for the root cells and it damages them. Next is yeast. Yeast is basically a microscopic fungus that can respire aerobically, means in the presence of oxygen, or anaerobically, means without oxygen. It depends on the oxygen level. When oxygen is available, it will respire aerobically. Otherwise, in the absence of oxygen, it can respire anaerobically. When yeast respire anaerobically in the absence of oxygen, then glucose will be broken into ethanol and carbon dioxide with the release of energy, and this process is called fermentation. This diagram is showing you the process of fermentation. In one test tube, there is a solution of yeast and glucose. In another test tube, there is a solution of calcium hydroxide. When fermentation process takes place, carbon dioxide will release and passes through this narrow tube, reaches to the next test tube. When it passes through this calcium hydroxide solution, it turns calcium hydroxide solution milky. Keep one thing in your mind, that whenever carbon dioxide gas passes through calcium hydroxide solution, it turns milky. Gas exchange in plants. Gas exchange in plants will take place through the small opening present on the lower surface of the leaf called stomatas. Stomatas are responsible for the gaseous exchange in plants. Gaseous exchange takes place during two processes. Number one, photosynthesis. Number two, respiration. And these two processes are opposite of each other. Here you can see in these two chemical equations that how these two processes are opposite of each other. During photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is used and oxygen is released. During respiration, oxygen is used but carbon dioxide is released. Between them, respiration and photosynthesis keep the level of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the air steady. All living things on earth respire. So respiration goes on all the time, day and night. But photosynthesis is only possible during the daytime. So to keep the balance, there must be more photosynthesis during the daytime. Written work. Students should discuss the questions and their answers with the helper before writing the answers independently. First of all, you need to write question number 1, 3, 4 of textbook page number 26. Then question number 2, 3, 4 of textbook page number 28. Then question number 2 and 3 of textbook page 29. The answers must be short, related to the topic. Then at the end you need to solve the question number 1 and 2 of exercise. That includes MCQs